weird windows are. I mean, we take them for granted, but you have to think that someone somewhere came up with the first window. Someone looked at a wall and said, I'm going to make a hole in that wall, but not just any hole. I'm going to cover that hole with a thing so that I can see out, but air can't get in. Why would anyone ever think of that? What would make you think of a window? It's like glasses. I think glasses are really cool. The idea of having a thing into which you can put liquid and then you can carry the liquid around, that's pretty neat. That one makes a bit more sense because you could get it from seed pods and things, and rain would fall into them and then you would go, oh look, I can pick up the liquid in the seed pod. But still, the idea especially of a transparent thing into which you can pour liquid. Sometimes I go to the tap with my glass and I fill it up and I'm just holding the glass looking at it going, this is the coolest thing I have ever seen. It's the same with bottles and jars and cups, but especially bottles and jars because you can put a lid on them and then you can turn it upside down and the liquid is self-contained inside this space, inside the space that we live in. That's awesome. It's so cool. And then there are things like toilets, and I know you're probably laughing now because toilets, toilets, but toilets are really cool, and also really strange. I guess they make a little bit more sense than windows because I can understand that you wouldn't want feces and urine all over everywhere you were living, so it would be good to have that contained. And then once you're containing it in something, it would be good to get rid of that without having to touch it. So I suppose toilets make sense, but still, sometimes I sit down to pee and I'm just struck by how bizarre the world we live in is.